Hello students, welcome back to my channel Commerce Tute, your flight to success. And yes, you can see on the screen the topic for today is issue of shares, chapter number 3, secretarial practice, 12th commerce. So students, without delaying much, let's begin. 3.2 issue of shares. Students, already we are aware what do you mean by issue of shares. Obviously, when a company definitely needs capital to start a new project or to expand or to diversify its existing business or to repay its old debts. So in the entire process, definitely a company may need capital, है ना? तो कैसे इन सब चीजों के लिए कैपिटल रेज करती है? Obviously it may be by taking loans or by issuing shares, debentures, bonds, etc. है ना? In case company wants to raise capital by selling shares, then that also can be done with the help of selling preference shares, equity shares और ordinary shares. यहाँ तक हमने हमारे previous video में भी पढ़ा हुआ है. Today we will also understand which are the different methods of issue of shares. Students, again you can see the chart here. Methods of issue of shares. Now there are 4 methods, students. We are going to take the first method today, that is a public offer, and the subcategories which come under public offer, that is IPO and FPO. So to read out the entire methods, we will also understand part B, which is existing equity shareholders. The subcategory of this is rights issue and bonus issue. C is about existing employees. Again, it has a subsection of 4 points, that is ESOS, ESPS, SARS, sweat equity. We are going to study all these points in detail, children. D part में मिलेगा आपको private placement, which has 2 subcategories, that is rights issue and preferential allotment. Now, what are all these methods? Obviously, step by step we are going to study in detail, but in today's video we are going to concentrate on the first method of issue of shares, और वो है a public offer. What do you mean by public offer? What is IPO? What is FPO? यही हम पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है? So let us begin with the first method, and that is public issue भी आप इसको बोल सकते हो और पब्लिक ऑफर ऑफ शेयर्स भी आप इसको बोल सकते हो, ठीक है? नाउ डेफिनेटली व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पब्लिक इश्यू और ऑफर? इट मींस ऑफरिंग द शेयर्स टू द पब्लिक. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. जब आप पब्लिक को शेयर्स ऑफर करते हो तो उसको हम पब्लिक इश्यू या पब्लिक ऑफर कहते हैं. ओके, इट इज वन ऑफ द कॉमन मेथड यूज्ड बाय द कंपनीज. कंपनी इनवाइट्स द पब्लिक टू सब्सक्राइब फॉर इट्स शेयर्स बाय इशूइंग प्रोस्पेक्टस. कंपनी क्या करती है? पब्लिक को इनवाइट करती है so that they can subscribe for the shares, they can take the shares of the company in the exchange. They are also issuing them prospectus. Now a company can use 2 pricing methods to offer shares to the public. 2 important methods है through which company can offer, company जो public को shares offer करती है, ठीक है? तो वो कौन से मेथड से उसको भी हम थोड़ा सा टच करेंगे आज. द फर्स्ट मेथड विच यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन चिल्ड्रन, दैट इज फिक्स्ड प्राइस इशू मेथड. ये मेथड आप अपने दिमाग में फिक्स कर लो बिकॉज इट इज वेरी सिंपल मेथड इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड इट वेरी क्लियरली. ओके, सो फिक्स्ड प्राइस के ऊपर ही है ये पूरा मेथड. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इट इज. अंडर दिस मेथड company states in its prospectus the quantity and the price. Students, these are the 2 important things. आप देख सकते हो क्या क्या इन्वॉल्व होता है, क्या क्या इंक्लूड होता है. एक होता है प्रोस्पेक्टस में. ओके, अंडर दिस मेथड कंपनी के प्रोस्पेक्टस में होता है क्वांटिटी एंड द प्राइस एट विच द शेयर्स आर ऑफर्ड टू द पब्लिक. एट व्हाट क्वांटिटी एंड एट व्हाट प्राइस. दिस आर द 2 important things at which the shares are offered to the public, ठीक है? Now the subscribers, investors are asked to pay a certain portion of face value of shares. Obviously, all the investors or all the subscribers, what the company tells them? The company tells them to pay certain portion of the face value of shares. A part of the amount pay कर सकते हो और entire issue price along with the application. Either you can, जैसे allotment में हमने पढ़ा था, some are called up, some are not called up. So in that way also यहाँ पर भी आप पूरा amount एक time नहीं pay कर सकते. You can pay in certain portion and or entire also you can pay along with the application. The company comes to know the demand of its shares only after the subscription period ends. Obviously, जब subscription period खत्म हो जाता है तभी ही कंपनी को पता चल जाता है कि कितने लोगों ने उनके कंपनी के शेयर्स डिमांड किए हुए हैं. ठीक है. Company can issue shares at par or premium. Definitely at the price or at premium. At par or at premium. We are aware about par or premium, isn't it? So fixed price method is used for all types of issues, that is public issue, rights issue and ESOS. Okay. So this method is used for all types of or all different types of issues. जैसे public issue हो सकता है, rights issue हो सकता है, ESOS हो सकता है. All this we are going to understand in the upcoming videos or in the next topic as well very soon. Then comes the second method under this, and that is a very important method, students, and it is called as book building method. Now ये book building method क्या है? Under this method, the issuer company determines the number of shares and the issue price at which its shares will be sold by bidding process. Now the entire thing is okay. नंबर ऑफ शेयर्स और इशू प्राइस कंपनी डिटरमाइन करती है जो वो सेल करने वाले हैं लोगों को, लेकिन देयर इज वन प्रोसेस विच इज इंक्लूडेड हियर एंड दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज बिडिंग प्रोसेस. द कंपनी इश्यूज रेड हेरिंग प्रोस्पेक्टस. प्लीज अंडरलाइन दिस, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस, बिकॉज इस पर बहुत सारे मल्टीपल टाइप्स क्वेश्चन प्रीवियसली भी आ चुके हैं. ओके, सो ये रेड हेरिंग प्रोस्पेक्टस क्या है? This prospectus contains price range और जिसको हम price band भी कहते हैं. Okay, and ask the investors to bid on it. जैसे bidding होती है, you know, जैसे बोली लगाई जाती है, sort of. Obviously बोली लगाना. So यहाँ पर इस prospectus के अंदर वो price range होता है या band होता है और वो investors को बोलते हैं कि आप इसकी बोली लगाना शुरू करो. You start bidding on it, right? The lower end of the price band is called as floor price. Please underline this again. Lower price को हम क्या कहते हैं? Floor price कहते हैं. While the highest end is called as a cap price or ceiling price. These are also very important from the objective point of view. The final price at which shares are offered to the investors is called as cut-off price. तो finally जब वो एक price के पास आ जाते हैं जो public को वो देते हैं, okay, which are offered to the investors is called as cut-off price. Investors can bid any number of shares that they are willing to buy at any price within the price band. That means उस पर कोई बंदिश नहीं है. Investors can bid any number of shares they are willing to buy at any price within the price band. जो भी price band है वो apply कर सकते हैं. Bidding is kept open for 5 days. Okay, this is again very important. The bids along with the application money is to be submitted to the legal merchant bankers. Okay, तो ये जो भी bids होता है इसके साथ जो application money आता है इसको कहाँ submit करना है? To the lead merchant bankers. Those bankers are called as book runners. Again underline this. उनको हम क्या कहते हैं? Book runners कहते हैं. Who enters the bids in a book. ठीक है. After bidding is over, company fixes cut-off price based on the highest or best price at which all shares on offer can be sold. So this is again very important. After bidding is over, company fixes cut-off price. ठीक है. Bidding एक बार खत्म हो जाता है तो कंपनी क्या करती है? एक cut-off price fix करती है बेस्ड ऑन दी हाईएस्ट और दी बेस्ट प्राइस. जो भी उनको हाईएस्ट और जो भी अच्छा प्राइस लगता है वो प्राइस वो शेयर्स को फिक्स करती है और लोगों को सेल करती है. सो दैट विल बी द बेस्ट प्राइस फॉर द कंपनी और यू कैन से द हाईएस्ट प्राइस फॉर द कंपनी एट विच रेट दे आर सेलिंग इट टू द पब्लिक. ठीक है. कंपनी इश्यूज अ प्रोस्पेक्टस विच कंटेन द फाइनल प्राइस. तो अब जो प्रोस्पेक्टस जो वो लोगों को देने वाले हैं उसके अंदर ये जो फाइनल प्राइस है वो मेंशन होता है. ठीक है. बुक बिल्डिंग मेथड इज यूज्ड फॉर पब्लिक इश्यूज दैट इज आईपीओ एंड एफपीओ. ठीक है. तो ये जो बुक बिल्डिंग मेथड है ये स्पेशली कहाँ यूज होता है? पब्लिक इश्यूज के लिए, जिसे हम आईपीओ और एफपीओ से जाने जाते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन यू द वेरी इमीडिएटली नाउ. बट बिफोर दैट थोड़ा सा हम What do you mean by lead merchant bankers? थोड़ा सा पढ़ लेते हैं. यहाँ पे you can see these are the institutions engaged in the issue management either by making arrangement to buy or sell securities of an issuing company or act as manager or provide advisory services. ठीक है. So institutions, those who are engaged in issuing to in issue management either by making arrangement to buy or sell, these are the people who make the arrangement of an issuing company or act as a manager or provide advisory services. So these are called as lead merchant bankers. ठीक है. Now little bit we will understand a company can make offer through two methods they have mentioned. एक है IPO और दूसरा है FPO. Students, IPO is called as initial public offering. Initial public offer का मतलब क्या है? Initial public offer refers to the process of offering shares of the company to the public for the first time. Initial मतलब first time. A new company or an existing company which had raised its capital earlier from promoters or other investors may offer its shares to the public when it is in need of fresh funds. ठीक है. तो नई कंपनी हो सकती है या एग्जिस्टिंग कंपनी भी रेज करती है अपनी कैपिटल अर्लियर फ्रॉम द प्रोमोटर्स और कोई भी इन्वेस्टर्स हो, मे ऑफर इट शेयर्स टू द पब्लिक व्हेन इट इज, जब उनको फ्रेश फंड्स की जरूरत होती है तभी भी नई कंपनी या एग्जिस्टिंग कंपनी ये कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. बट द फर्स्ट टाइम द कंपनी ऑफर्स इट शेयर्स टू द पब्लिक इज कॉल्ड एज इनिशियल पब्लिक. उसके बाद वो करते जा सकते हैं, लेकिन इनिशियली फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम जब करती है उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? उसको हम इनिशियल पब्लिक ऑफर कहते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ बिफोर आईपीओ अ कंपनी इज नॉट अ लिस्टेड कंपनी, मतलब वो लिस्ट नहीं की जाती है बिफोर आईपीओ, एंड इट शेयर्स आर प्राइवेटली हेल्ड. ऑब्वियसली जब वो लिस्ट नहीं होती है तभी ही वो एक प्राइवेट कहलाती है, isn't it? They are privately held, but after IPO a company becomes A-listed. जब initial public offering हो जाता है then a company becomes a A-listed company and its shares can be bought and sold by investors in the open market. That means it is now legally liable that they can bring and sell the shares in the open market by the investors. ठीक है. A company can make IPO through fixed price issue method और book building. दोनों मेथड से आप IPO कर सकते हो. Then the second method is further public offer or follow on public offer, FPO. Obviously इसका मतलब क्या होगा? When a company issues shares to the public after an IPO, it is called as further or follow on public offer. After IPO जो भी ऑफर होते हैं पब्लिक को उसको हम further public offer कहते हैं. Thus every issue of shares by a listed company after its IPO is called as FPO. Obviously every issue of shares by a listed company, please understand, listed company, obviously IPO होने के बाद वो listed ही हो जाती है ना, issued its IPO is called as FPO. FPO leads to an increase in the subscribed capital of the company. Definitely जब initial public offering हो जाती है और further public offer होते रहते तो it will add to your subscribed capital. Definitely it will increase its capital, isn't it? Subscribed capital company की increase हो जाती है. So this was about IPO and FPO, students. So that's it in this video, children. I hope today you have got to know about what do you mean by these methods, fixed method and book building process का मतलब क्या है, what is IPO, what is FPO. So that's it in this video, children. I hope this concept is really clear to you, and if so, kindly like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much, students. Very soon I'll be coming with the next topic along with lots of solutions, exercises. So till then, thank you so much. Thank you.